Welcome back to the final part of the Let's Talk Sports show on Calon 105 FM. And I think we're going to wrap it all up, if we can, with with what's happened in the world of UFC, you could say, as Conor McGregor, of course, has, well, let's just say he took the naughty pill because he basically went backstage somewhere at a press event back on Friday, or Thursday, I think it was, and threw stuff at a bus. He's been done for assault because of it. Even one of the UFC fighters have ended up with blood on their face from the glass shattering from the coach. And, well, it's not gone down very well. And this is a guy who has everything. You know, he has become a big name in UFC. He is the biggest name in UFC. And we all remember him as well for his fight against Mayweather, which it was his first ever professional fight against a boxer who was the greatest in the world. 50 fights with no knockouts was some achievement. And to go up against Mayweather, let's just say the guy had a lot of guts. But what happened, Conor? Isn't it funny how reputation can just change in moments?
Yeah, I mean, Conor McGregor's never been the golden boy, shall we say, of UFC. You know, polite, shakes hands, you know, and takes pictures, you know, and all that. He's never been that kind of character. He's always been an off the edge kind of character, and you know, a lot of people say that, you know, he's good enough to be in like WWE, the kind of promos that he delivers to encourage his fights. You know, he's been described as like the Muhammad Ali of MLA. So, you know, he's up to that standard. But when he does things like this, it degrades him and it puts him in a bad light completely. You know, running into arena. So basically, the situation was the Mac Life people. Mac Life is basically a media brand that Conor McGregor owns, and they had passes to be at the UFC event last weekend in Brooklyn, in New York, and they let McGregor into the building, which is when he went into the backstage area and tried to find Khabib, the Russian fighter that he's always been proposing a fights with, to confront him, because Khabib had confronted Conor McGregor's teammate called Artem Lobdov, who's a Russian fighter, but he's been McGregor's teammate for ages and they do sparring and things like that. He confronted him apparently in the hotel room, and Conor McGregor wasn't too happy about this. And I was saying this to you the other day: if you ever find a friend that flies halfway around the world to come and save your ass from someone, you know, and
or maybe it's because he's got the money, you know.
Yeah, if you ever find if you ever find someone like that, you know, keep him close because he's going to do well for you. But if he's going to be acting like McGregor was in that situation, where he's throwing basically dollies, metal dollies that carry boxes and all stuff, hurdling them towards a bus and causing glass to smash, and fighters getting cuts on their head and cancelling fights and things like that, then you know it's bad trouble. And it'll be interesting to see how UFC react to this, because of course you already mentioned McGregor is probably like the highest rising sports star in the past 10 years of the world. Really, no one's really matched up to his level, where he's gone from basically a nobody to fighting against Floyd Mayweather and earning $100 million in the fight. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous what kind of story he has behind him. But when you've got these things as well, it's not great. It's not a great look for him. It'll be interesting to see how UFC does, because in my opinion, there's no way back for him now to go back to UFC. It's as bad as that sounds, I just don't see how they could comfortably bring him back to the octagon and say, yeah, you can fight under UFC rule once more. It doesn't seem right for me, especially after injuring and basically causing havoc to an event. It's not good.
It is bad. I mean, obviously, I would say it's bad publicity for the UFC, but obviously any publicity is good publicity, as that's what I believe in terms of getting the viewing figures. But no, it's not great to see. And like I said before, he's got everything. Why ruin that? You know, why end up behind bars for at least one night and have to pay $50,000 just to get out?
The Mirror posted a story today. I was just reading it then before we came back from the break. He could face up to 11 years in prison for what he did. The felony charge is a minimum of 1 year, I think. So, but you know, Conor McGregor's got the money, and you always see these days with celebrities. You know, they always manage to avoid jail time, or they get the limited amount of jail time possible, whatnot. So I think that will happen, but questions now have to be raised as to whether or not he'll ever fight under UFC, under the UFC banner once more.
Well, all I can say is that Lionel Messi should have been in prison, and he's still out there playing football for a living. Don't know how that works. Anyway, he'll get out of it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't really.
No, he shouldn't. No, it's a bad example.
If it was any other UFC fighter,
if you did it, you'd go in prison.
Yeah.
If I did it, I'd go in prison.
If it wasn't a UFC fighter named Conor McGregor, they would be going to prison.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You don't even need to draw comparisons to me and you. It's like
Jamie, you're not built for prison.
No, I'm not. Anyway, we won't talk about. Anyway, we will finish up there. That is, and on that note,
can let's ask everyone around the room.
We got to wrap up.
Do you think Conor McGregor should fight UFC again?
I don't care.
You don't care.
Okay, we've got to wrap up anyway. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to Let's Talk Sport on Calon 105 FM, and thank you for watching on YouTube. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be back next Monday at the same time, same place. Connor Porter isn't a very happy man now. No. Anyway, we'll be back next week. Thank you for listening and watching. See you soon.